It was Thanksgiving, and I was driving through the Texas countryside, heading to a family gathering I wasn't particularly looking forward to. The sun had just set, casting long shadows across the open landscape. My car, an old reliable, but aging vehicle, started to sputter and eventually died on a lonely stretch of road. I cursed under my breath, knowing I was in the middle of nowhere. I stepped out of my car. There was nothing around for miles, just endless fields and the occasional cluster of trees. I checked my phone, no signal. Great. I decided to walk down the road, hoping to find some evidence of civilization. After what felt like hours, I saw a light in the distance. As I got closer, I realized it was coming from an old farmhouse. Relieved, I approached and knocked on the door. It creaked open, revealing a tall man with an odd smile. I explained my situation, and he invited me in. Inside, the house was dimly lit and filled with the smell of something cooking. Two other men, equally unsettling, sat at a table, their eyes following my every move. The tall man asked me to take a seat, still smiling unnaturally. I hesitated but figured it was better than being stranded outside. The men introduced themselves as brothers, but something about their demeanor sent chills down my spine. The food was served, but I couldn't shake the feeling that something was terribly wrong. The brothers exchanged glances and whispered among themselves, their eyes occasionally darting towards me. I tried to make small talk, but their responses were short. Then, one of them stood up and locked the door. The other two got up and started walking towards me. I got up and asked them what was going on. The tall man grabbed me and I threw his arms off of me. I ran up the stairs and they started chasing me. I heard screaming from one of the bedrooms, but I saw a window and smashed it. Then I jumped out. I dived under an old pickup truck and I heard the men running around, looking for me while screaming. I noticed a cornfield and thought I could make it there without them noticing me. I jumped out from under the truck, but my foot banged against the muffler. One of the brothers screamed, "He's over here," so I sprinted into the cornfield. After I dove in, I heard gunshots behind me. Then I heard people running through the cornfield and more gunshots. I just kept sprinting until I couldn't hear anything anymore. When I made it out, I was happy to see a truck passing by. I waved them down and they stopped. He drove me to the police station where I told them my story. I never heard anything about those men again. In the end, I barely escaped alive. The Texas countryside held secrets I never wanted to uncover, and I was lucky to have survived the night.